Okay, it's all nicely dry. Oops, sorry, I thought, well, I was doing, I'll stick that down. Just a bit of, cheesecloth. Okay, so that's all dry. So I'm going to stick that down. I'm actually going to sew that on there. Okay, because I'm going to do most probably quite a big inside pocket on here. And I might do a big envelope tuck thing on the back there before I actually stitch around the whole journal. So, but I will stitch this on too. So I'm just going to put a little bit down. Put it in the middle so I don't have to worry about it being dry, because I'm only putting it in the middle. I'm just going to come over a bit, but there. Oh no. Okay. Go and stitch that on. Okay, so I've just stitched that on. All right, and I'm going to put a big pocket here. Like I said, I'm going to put this at the back, okay, because I thought it looked nice in here. And what I've done, I've just folded it up so that it fits in like an envelope, like you would be going to do an envelope, but I'm not going to make it into an envelope. It's going to be a faux one, because I want to keep all this so you can open it and look at it. Yeah, and what I'm going to do here is I'm going to probably stitch down there. Yeah, so that holds that on, right, and then that there, go like that. I might put something to tie it up so it looks like an envelope. Actually, good idea, Andrea. And then this will be open, maybe to put something in the back there. Yeah, so you've got a tuck spot there. But I do need to, because I won't be stitching here. What I must do now, before I forget, because I can guarantee that I'll go and sew that in and forget, is just stitch along that side. Okay, the rest I can stitch with the envelope on, you see. Oh, 1 minute. Let's have a look first. I might have to stitch that whole side. Yeah, sorry, folks. Yeah, no, I can stitch that on. That's fine. But I just don't want to stitch this side. Yeah. So I just stitch it open. Yeah. And I'm perfect. Right. I think I might go and do that now, and then I'm going to make a pocket to go in there. Okay, so I'll go ahead and do that, and then I'll show you what I've done. Okay, that's all right. What I've done is I glued that to the back of the envelope. Oh, not envelope, but you know what I mean, the paper. Yeah, there. So that's the only bit you lose, really. So that's there, and you've got a nice big pocket there for something to be slipped in. And then that comes through the other side, and then like I said, I stitched down there, which is about there, which is, the back. That's all right, because we'll have stitching here as well. And then before I done it, I'd stitched these, yeah, and then stitched along here. So we got there, and then that picked up those two. So now we've got like a faux envelope. And tie that, and then something also could be slipped inside there. That's no problem. Okay, that's that. So now we can do the front. Right, what I've got one of these, another bag. I've done one up recently. Right, they are too wide, but I'm going to cut it down. I'm going to cut it the same. This one fits in beautifully. Okay, which maybe, let's have a look. How much spine do we need? I might cut it down a little bit, actually. Right, so what I'm going to do that's going to go sort of on here, and I will cut it down. I'll do it that way. Okay. And we need a little bit of room for the actual journal. There's, I reckon, just a bit. Yeah. So I'm going to mark that. I'm going to come in about there, I reckon. Okay. And then, because I'll stitch it all together then, but I like that. Then I thought I was going to use this because it's been hanging around, and that can go there. But I need that backed onto something. So I'm going to most probably stitch that on there, then cut the shape of the pocket. This is the sort of thing I do, if you know what I mean. And then I'll most probably stitch that. Actually, I'll just glue that on, and then we can get an idea. And then stitch it after. And then I'll stitch everything together. Well, I'll glue little bits down, and then I'll stitch it on the journal cover. Just got to remember to stitch above there. Stretch that out now and glue it down. So, okay. First thing I'm going to do is cut the pocket down. Reshape that. Okay. Just do that. Yeah. What's this one like? Not too bad. I don't think we'd notice. No. Okay, let's check. Right, what I'm going to do is just pin that in. Put the journal in. Make sure I've got enough room. Once it hits on things, I think we're just about right. Yeah, this time that's right in there. That should be all right. Yeah. I don't know whether to do just a little bit more. No, I'm going to leave it. That's fine. Leave it as is. It will be all right. Okay. Right, sort the pocket out now. So you can tear this if you want, but I'm gonna just lift that bit up there, okay, and just go around slightly under like that. Okay. Yeah, that's going to work nice. Okay, but what I'm going to do is just going to stitch on that first. Okay, so that's nice and secure, and then I'll slightly glue it down before I stitch and everything, but I need that done first. Okay, that's what it looks like. I've stitched 3 times, so I went round each one of those, so that's nicely secure. Right, so I'm going to put a bit of glue on here. And that's it. What I might do is on this bit here, just put a bit of book page just to line that back. Just trying to find a bit from this if I can. That was about it, I think. Just add a bit of interest, have a quick read. Yep, we are safe. I put my head forward. Yep. I think I will just cut this a little bit. Just in the middle. And if you want to reinforce that, just put a bit of washi tape there. These aren't too bad, so that creates one. I won't do one at the back. One. You could put one there. 2, 3, 4. 4 pockets. Yep. So I am going to stick this one down. Not fully, just on the edges, just to put that in place. I'm going to keep it open, I think. And I can always have something dangling down as well a bit later, because it's a bit too clean cut, if you know what I mean. So, but that's no problem. You can add that later. And you should be able to push that in, and that will be okay. It's there. That'll be all glued down. I'm just going to come up a bit like that, and then most probably put something down there, if you know what I mean, when we do the embellishment. A bit of lace. These are all around the wrong way. I'll remind you that. You won't see that, will you? It's a cover. Yeah, I don't think I've got any going up. Oh, I have actually got this one. So it'll be something like that. And maybe even, you know, some lace underneath as well. Yep, that's quite nice. I'm going to keep that one out because I quite like that. Okay, first things first. Let's get this stitched in. Okay, I'm going to stitch that in now. There we go. I did veer off a bit on the, but I sorted it. I went round a couple of times, if you know what I mean. So, yeah, I've done that, and I shall check the journal now because I'm going to stitch it in. Oh, there was a couple of things I was going to do inside actually the journal, but that is great because that is like just that's really strong cover actually, but this is going to go in the other cover that's going to have elastic on, so that's replaceable. You know, you can, this is replaceable, so you just take this one out of the other cover once this is finished. So it's like a real sort of insert type thing. So I will stitch this together, but this won't be stitched into the cover. Yeah. And I'm going to get the cover and have a little look. Okay. Yeah, that's nice. Lovely. I just wanted to keep this clean because it's white. Well, cream actually, but yeah. And that's it. I'm leaving that as it is because that's just how it is. Wish I could put my name here. Wish I had. I might stamp it on some. Oh, I can actually on some fabric. Yeah, because I've got this. The handmade might be a bit big though. I'll stamp it onto some fabric and may stitch that on. So that might be nice. I shall do that. Yeah, and then stitch that on. Okay, I've got some. Yeah, because I do a bit of stamping on this tape. This was gifted to me, and it's absolutely beautiful. No idea what it is, but it was like a ribbon type thing. And then I got a narrow one as well. I only want a narrow, so I only really want the Artie Maze because I think it'll be, this might be too overpowering. So that's the way I'm going to do it. Right, I use Memento. There's Memento for fabric, or oh, there's another one. I can never remember the name of it. No, I can't remember. So I'm sure someone will know. There's two really good ones. Oh, VersaCraft. Yeah, I got it. Okay, so those two are there. There's most probably more out there, okay, for fabric, but I haven't used them, but I have used those two and they work great. So, and what I'll do, I'll just try and ink up that bit. I'm not sure whether I want black or brown, so I could do with a little pad really. I'll do it that way. I'm just going to test a minute. Okay. A little bit low, but that's all right. Actually, that's quite a nice colour, that one. I think I'll stick to that. Let's see. Move that out of the way. Looking for something clean. And yep, I'm going to put that on there. What I might do, I'm going to stitch it anyway, but I'm just going to slightly ink it up just to make sure it's been there. It looks like it's been there for a while. Tiny bit of glue on, and I'll just give that a quick stitch. Okay, yeah, that's fine. That's all I want. I don't want it, the big one altogether would have looked too overpowering for me. That's a nice colour. That's Espresso Truffle. Okay, fade resistant dye ink. All right, so it's a dye inks that are quite good for fabric. But like I said, the two I've used is Versacraft and Memento. And there's most probably loads out there on the market, but I haven't used them, so I can't recommend unless I've used them myself. Okay, well, I guess go and stitch that because that's not going to notice. Oh, let's put that way. This is absolutely lovely, this stuff. It's like linen, but it's, you know, a ribbon type. Brilliant. There we go. Okay. I've stitched it together. This nowhere near finished, but I've got a good base now for when I start doing a few tags, and because I'll start doing them up from, you know, the Tidy Tuesday, if you know what I mean. I know it's Try It Tuesday, but at the moment it's Tie It. I can't fit another one in, so I'm just need to tidy and need to make things with what I've got lying around. So all things like that will go in here. So this will be a very eclectic journal in the end, but that's what we've done. So that's the pocket. I just need to glue that down by the look of it. There. And then we get 3 tags. Did I leave that open as well? I did, didn't I? So I can get one in there. But they just have to be thin, really. That's quite thick, that one. That's great. But don't have to put one in the back. So, oh, I shoved a little envelope in there that's hanging around. So that's just a little, that's from Back to Nature, I think. Or Mushroom Kit. Can't remember. Sorry. A lot of you know my kits better than me. A lot of you definitely know them better. Okay. So I'll be adding bits in. Yeah, I'm just going to leave all that. There's something, you know, I'm doing all these things up. And they're going to go in a box. And when I hit, it's quite a way off yet. When I hit 30,000 subscribers, because I won about 10 prizes. So I'm just doing loads of things up as well, you know, in between everything else. And then they'll be going for prizes. So that's what I'm doing. So that's that little flip there. Okay, I put one of the tags in because they go nicely. So I've got some tags to make. Go in here. So this will be by the side of me. And we'll do it up a bit more, like, you know, do something here and there, really. But I'll just shove that in there, but that might change. That doesn't, actually, I don't think that goes at all. So I'm not going to put that there. That can be for something else. Those are all right there. That's one we've done recently. So need something here and a little anything really to go with that. Nice little bird actually. Yeah. Okay, lovely. Right, well thank you very much for watching, and on with the next journal now.